Hello everyone, it's really nice to see you all again. I'd like to discuss now Dave Asprey's book, Superhuman, which I did briefly in the last video when I talked about the gut. He has a whole chapter on healing like a deity, so essentially healing like a god or like a very young person or teenager, and he gives a lot of different techniques that people can implement. So just to give you a background of this kind of, it's not a chapter, but it's a whole unit. It's like or part 3 of the book. It's called Heal Like a Deity, and pretty much he starts by talking about fire and how the first glimpse of fire maybe came from a forest fire, but according to Greek mythology, it was Prometheus who stole fire from gods and gave it to humans for our own progress. So anytime you share knowledge, though, there are setbacks. And so Zeus, which is the king of all gods, got pissed off from what Prometheus did. And he set eagles to eat his liver while tying him to a rock. But then Prometheus regrew his liver as he was immortal. So although he set this eagle to eat his liver constantly, daily, he kept on regrowing it back daily. So he regenerated his liver, he kept on regenerating. So there's two themes, it's innovation and regeneration. And so innovation is huge because we want progress, just like fire. What a huge advancement, right? And we also want to be able to regenerate, just like Prometheus was able to regenerate his liver, although Zeus kept trying to get the eagles to kill it, to eat it. And so anti-aging researchers don't face liver-eating eagles, but they do face naysayers and regulators that slow down the progress. And so our goal is to regenerate like Prometheus liver. And so young people heal faster due to growth factors and stem cells, which is why older people suffer aches and pains that don't get better and in fact only get worse, right? Because they're unable to regenerate like a younger person. They don't regenerate as well. And so to live longer, you want to enhance your body's healing mechanisms. So not all are approved clearly and some are very expensive, but the costs do fall over time. And all interventions have risks, but so does visiting a doctor. According to John Hopkins, literally medical errors are the 3rd leading cause of death. So it can be considered one of the 4 killers, right? We discussed the 4 killers being heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and Alzheimer's. Well, medical errors should be like the 5th killer, literally. And so we want interventions to have good science, which Dave Asprey's interventions, he claims, which they have, and you also want them to be worth it with a good return on investment ratio. So you want the benefits to be higher than the risks. You want them to be worth it. So you want to choose things that are less risks, yeah, and affordable, to be able to heal like a deity or like a younger person or like a teenager, for example, rather than not being able to heal like an older person and getting those aches and pains and other bad stuff. So essentially that's what this whole part 3 is about. It's about healing like a youthful individual.